Welcome to Rolling Through Realms, a new actual play podcast. Join us for epic stories, daring adventures, exhilarating battles told through tabletop role-playing games. Listen in as our heroes attempt to uncover a conspiracy at the heart of a world's fair, while navigating the dark and shadowy world of the undead. I'm your Dungeon Master Erik Hurt, and this is Love, Death, and Necromancy. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy. Last we left off, our party discovered that the item attempting to be stolen in Albering was a chest of human hearts meant for a local necromancer named Concord Walsh, who they discovered was competing in the annual Day of the Tortoise King regatta the following morning. They attempt to try and warn him that somebody may be after him, but he commits to participating in the race. But during the race, his ship crashes, and Marin dives into the water to try and save him, but discovers that he has been murdered in the ship. She spots movement in the water and discovers that his murderer has turned invisible and is trying to escape. She chases him down, but he manages to grapple her, and it's revealed that he is the Phoenix, this chosen undead who some of the undead believe will find a way to give them eternal life. While she's in the water, and after the Phoenix manages his escape, an octopus approaches Marin and tells her that something is going on at her home in the Sandhill Glenn, and that different groups of animals and tribes are running wild. They hop on the train and head north toward the Andalades, and while on the train, they read a newspaper and discover that a missing dwarf named Lawrence Caldwell has been charged with creating the murder house at Herron Hill. And that is where we will pick up. You have been on this train, you're heading up north, you're getting back to the Andalades. It's, early in the evening as you begin your approach and you enter in to Hugleton, that small town just outside of Herron Hill. And you stop off at the train station. What do you do?
Are we, is this like a we're going to be staying here for the night type thing, or just...
Well, I mean, so the newspaper had said the Lawrence Caldwell stuff is going on tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And so that could be a thing. You're going to the Sandhill Glenn. That's where Marin's family's from. Mm-hmm. Whether it's as, hospitable as your folks in the Whistling Woods.
It should be. My family's nice.
So there's
hopefully better.
You have options.
I know,
if you want to try and get a new room at the inn, that's something. If you want to just rush on over to the Sandhill Glen, that is also an option.
So remind me, with Lawrence Caldwell, mm-hmm. Is that happening here?
That is happening.
His execution happening? I'm sorry.
At Herron Hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now you're in Hugleton, so you're in the small town.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I was.
Yeah. But he was missing from Hugleton.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, and so he had gone missing, and that was way back in the first episode. But yeah, he has apparently since been uncovered and responsible for creating the murder house.
That's suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah, it does seem kind of convenient that he popped up, huh?
What were, because I know we didn't really look into it in the first episode, what were like the rumors or like the thing, like how did he disappear from the town? Was he part of the tea delivery from that first episode?
There wasn't really very much information.
Okay.
If I remember right, he was already missing, and then the guard said, now there's this tea thing going on.
Yeah.
So it was like his plate was piling up with problems.
And then to get to Sandhill Glenn. Thank you. I wanted to say Crane for some reason.
You can. It's wrong, but you can say whatever you want.
Sandhill Crane. Does the train go all the way there, or do we have to hoof it there?
You would walk, but it's not a far walk.
Okay.
It's not far.
Okay. I just wanted to double check, talking like I didn't know exactly where the train ended.
So it's like there's like some woods. It is closer than the Whistling Woods are.
Mhm.
Like it is very nearby, and that's why like Ass is so concerned is because like you have this huge development like literally right by this very like natural area,
That makes sense.
which is now apparently there's some shenanigans going on.
Yeah. Well, do we want to try to talk to some people about this Lawrence Caldwell fellow? We did have firsthand experience with the murder house.
That's up to you guys. I was gonna hoof it. How long of a walk is it? About an hour or two?
It would probably be maybe an hour or two
Okay.
to get into
And
Sandhill
it's
Glen.
early evening.
Yeah, it's probably like 4:30.
Mm.
So we could, so we could probably do that first and then cut back here.
We could probably
And in theory, be back in time
Before
before
the
he
morning.
would be possibly
Yes.
executed and try to talk to some people.
And I know my way around my
Yeah.
home, so we could get there
Split
fast.
up.
Well, and then
You
if
could
we
split up.
We could split up. That is something we
My-
could do.
My only worry with splitting up is if at Sandhill Glen there's a fight that needs to be happening.
Mhm.
Like if there's someone trying to like attack
Yes.
them or take it by force and we need to fight back. And I wouldn't want you guys to I wouldn't want like two people to be there and then be like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Well, and if we can make it to Sandhill and then come back, then people might be drinking more, and people might be
Be a
willing
little
to
bit
talk more.
Yeah.
Free with their information.
Depending if we make it back. If we don't, but
Smart.
we can definitely at least make it from Sandhill to Herron Hill if we need to. But depends if we can make it back or not.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess that probably good DM question then. Could we probably hit both?
Probably.
Let's do it then.
Yeah.
Does anyone think that works?
Works for
Doesn't
me.
work.
Yeah, I was
Sounds
gonna
good
say
to me.
Mary was going back home whether or not you
Right.
guys are going
Yeah.
with
I just-
her.
And like, I wouldn't be opposed to splitting up if I knew what was happening there. I just don't
Correct.
want you to get there and be like, I'm defending by myself.
At least I'm the strongest. Like at least my health
That's true.
is the most. So
Yeah.
like,
Got the most hit points. Can
and
take
I
the
can
most punches.
heal myself
Mm-hmm.
3
Arms
times.
Arms a fish out of water. He wants as many people in a group as possible.
That's fine.
So,
We
'cause he-
can.
you know,
Gertie's honestly
Yeah.
fine either way, but to help keep up and not be left behind by all these people with really long legs, of course she's gonna get on top
Yeah.
of Vikron's shoulders.
I figure as soon as we set out on any long walk, I'm
You're
just
up
like
there.
picking you up and like setting
Yeah.
you on my shoulders, like, all right, here we go.
It
right,
won't
and
take
so-
that
starting a
long.
long walk.
Honora, you can run faster than anybody else.
Yeah, I'm fast as fuck.
Do you want to stay with the group, or do you want to like kind of like run ahead and try and scout a little bit?
I mean, I can also run ahead because if it's in my favorite terrain, I can move stealthily at a normal pace.
Oh,
if I'm
interesting.
alone.
Interesting. Okay.
But if we're all together, difficult terrain won't affect our group.
Oh,
My
nice.
favorite
Sweet.
terrain.
That's pretty nice.
If we've been
Yeah.
traveling for more than an hour, which is why I asked how long.
Ah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Sick.
So, I mean, you can travel as a group. I think
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
But
so,
if needs to, I can like sneak up and try to find it. I can like break off.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Yeah, I'm not too worried about scouting ahead, I don't
Yeah.
think.
So we're going back home.
all right.
All right, here we
So
go.
you guys head a little further north to the east over to Sandhill Glen. And as you begin your approach, you see the river that runs up from the sea through this glen, making this very watery, swampy area that Marin grew up in. And as you begin to run, off in the distance, you can hear gunshots happening somewhere in the forest as you begin to run further and further. And as you begin to run, Marin, you recognize Ass is hanging out at the edge of the glen, along with their newest member, Jeffries the gnome.
Yes.
And as you approach, you can hear Jeffries very excitedly telling the rest of the group, the horrors of technology have run rampant throughout the glen. We have to put a stop to it. We can't allow this unnatural force of nature to ruin this beautiful, wonderful woods.
You
Look-
tell him, Jeffries.
we got to figure out a way to approach. I don't want to hurt anybody in there, but I don't know what to do. There's always been a balance, right? And now the balance is all out of whack. That's what I'm saying. We can't let that nature exist in wonderful harmony that science and technology ruins. And so this is the conversation they're having as you guys approach.
Was the gunshots from that area or somewhere else?
Still further north. Still, you're in the direction you're heading.
Would
Okay. Would I?
Gertie, by chance, because she's grown up in gunsmiths and gun shops, would she recognize, like, other than like her own parents, who probably knows, like, she's probably went to conventions, people sharing knowledge. Would she know the maker of those guns just
I mean,
based
from
on
the
their
sound,
yeah.
I
Or,
would
like,
say
the type
that,
of gun?
but you
Or
can
the
tell
type.
like these are probably revolvers,
Okay.
Would
and you would know like your family definitely makes revolvers, and so that's definitely a thing.
would she maybe be able to tell an accurate estimate of distance from us?
Yeah, I think
Being
that's
used to
fair.
like the sounds of a gunshot.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
No,
I was gonna
I
ask
think
if I
that's
could
fair.
do it nature, but
So
that works
this
too.
is not this based on that and based on like sort of the distance. It is past where you guys live.
Okay.
Okay.
And go ahead and do a nature or a history check for me.
Okay, is that in the still technically in swamp?
Yes, it'll still be-
because I
it'll still
do
be
get
swampy.
something different.
Intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain. Your proficiency bonus is doubled.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
So history is intelligence, nature is so it's the same no matter what.
So +4 plus wisdom is
So +7 to this.
Nice.
Hold on, real quick. Based on like helping her like with that,
Yeah,
of, like,
you can add the help action.
the help action with that being like, hey, this sounds like revolvers. I can tell it's coming from this distance, this far away.
Actually,
Do you know what's over there?
it's +5.
Guidance.
Well, 17 plus 5, but if you want.
Oh,
that's
17 plus
okay.
5. I mean,
Yeah.
that's plenty. So there are a lot of different groups of different kind of humanoids that live, throughout the Andalades and throughout here. And there has always been this rivalry between a group of Bullywugs and a group of Gnolls that live far north in the Andalades.
Dude, I love the idea of these bullywugs just like running around with revolvers, these little frog dudes.
And if there's a fight
know.
going on, and it hasn't happened in a long time, you're worried that these Bullywugs or the Gnolls are running rampant,
Oh,
and you
God.
don't know what's going to happen if one of them actually defeats the other.
So I guess I want to go up to, because aren't we close to the members of AS?
Yes, yeah.
Be like, do you guys not hear the gunshots in the distance?
No, of course we hear the gunshots.
Why are we not doing something?
I don't have a gun.
We have other things to fight with.
Okay, but all right,
We have
but also,
bows and arrows.
if we fight these, I'm not trying to kill
We're not trying to,
the
but we need to
Bullywugs,
stop them.
because if we stop them, then what are the Gnolls gonna do?
We gotta stop them both. We gotta work together.
Well, I don't want to wipe both of them out.
We're not gonna kill them.
Okay.
We're gonna stop them from killing each other.
I'm just trying not, I could throw, I've got a spell or two, right?
Yeah.
But, that,
Molotov cocktail.
it's
we
just
got-
gonna, I can't control if it's gonna kill them or not.
You can do non-lethal damage. You should know how
Not
to
with
do that.
spells.
Okay. Well, we can use our words then and try to stop it.
All right, I'm just very stressed.
Okay. Then I'll just do it without you. Because that's what's his name.
You're not gonna do it without me. And
That's Ephraim.
Jeffries
No,
picks
Jeffries, I think you need to stay
up a
here.
rock and a spear, and he's just, I'm
Because
ready.
he's a child, right?
He is a child.
Jeffries, you stay and man the base. We need you here.
So you have the other members of AS, and they're nervous about approaching this situation.
I think we all are. But we gotta.
Could I maybe cast calm emotions on them
Yeah.
to maybe
On
see?
them or the other people?
I was thinking I would cast it on the members of AS that are
Okay.
so stressed out, so it would calm them, and then they could maybe help us more.
Yeah. We could try.
I mean, we could try to use it on the Bullywugs.
No, I just know you only have a certain amount of spells left.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. What
Yeah,
would
I'll do
you
that.
do?
So they need to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Against, I think it's 15. Yeah, 15.
Alright. Okay.
On the
So that
ass
passes.
members.
That was Ephraim. This is Jeffrey's. Yeah, Jeffrey's passes. And then there's 3 others.
Yeah, Vlad and Farah.
2 others. Okay, so Vlad and Farah, they have calmed, but Ephraim and Jeffrey's are still very much a very high energy, and they're definitely leading the group at this point, and so they're probably not fit to run into this situation still.
Fair. It's worth a shot.
But
Why don't you guys just stay here then, and we'll just go and see if we can.
okay, well, if you
Stop
need support from a distance, I can help. But I just don't know the village. I don't know. They're worried about the situation. They sent I heard they sent a messenger to come get you. So I imagine
Yes.
they found you, and I'm so glad.
got
Because
the octopus, so
yeah,
that's
nobody really knows exactly how we want to handle this situation.
How long has this been going on?
It started maybe like a day ago.
And they just started blasting.
And they just
today.
started. I don't even know how they got the guns.
Probably from Herron Hill with all the science stuff.
But who gave them guns?
They might have bought it.
Did they run in there and get them?
I don't know.
Since when did the Bullywugs have money?
I don't know.
I don't even have money.
Maybe they
We
stole.
called them broke.
Bunch of broke ass frogs.
I mean, they're
Run
from this
around the
area.
goddamn
They're
woods.
from this area. We're all broke. We barter. They might have bartered.
Once Gertie hears that, is this like a diversion of some sort of like taking like, oh, let's give these creatures guns, let's take these people who are so worried about the water like away from something else? I don't know. It's just weird of like, he's like, who gave him guns? It's like, yeah, who would give these things guns?
We can talk and ask. I don't know.
So
We
do
all
you
know
want
the
to
same amount.
do you want to stop into like your village and talk to anybody, or just
Nah,
run
I'll just
straight
go,
towards the
yeah.
Bullywugs?
I'll see him eventually.
All right.
We'll have a talk.
Vikrin.
Puppies.
So you continue through as the other members of ASS continue kind of wring their hands. They're glad you're here. They're glad somebody is tackling this. And
Now you guys stay like a little bit back, a little bit further. Just
Yeah, I think-
whatever you think is far enough, go a little bit further.
the sea elves are just a little too crunchy to get involved in a fist fight,
Yeah.
or a gunfight rather, with some armed bullywugs.
Yeah, most of us are not armored.
And so you begin to, you continue to travel up the river until the sounds of the gunshots get closer and closer and closer. And you see this group of bullywugs, each packing 2 pistols or 2 revolvers in their hands, just blasting off into the skies, hooping and hollering, and just ribbit, woo, pow, 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 pow. Just firing. Just the Sandhill Glenn is ours. Pew, pew, pew. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. Pew, pew. Just blasting in these woods.
Hey, they might be all out of all of their ammo by the time we
Right?
get
Yeah.
here. They're
Gertie's
just shooting it.
Gertie's like, what a waste of ammo.
I forgot to tell you, we're kind of in the backwoods. A
Come-
little.
Come on out, Gnolls. Come on out. Come on out and fight us.
I don't think anyone wants to fight.
Oh, is somebody coming up? Oh, some of them sea elves come up to bully us bullywugs,
No
huh?
one bullies
Is that
you.
what's going on? Now we are the ones who got the advantage now.
We didn't have an advantage. We want to live together in harmony.
And for too long, us bullywugs
Too
been
happy.
treated like second-class citizens up here in the Sandhill Glen. And now we got the means to rule the dang
You
Andalates.
treat yourself like second-class citizens. We try to hang out. You say no.
Is that right? Is that right? I don't think so. You ever try to be a bullywug going out into the city? Yeah, so I don't want to
can't
hear about
control
it.
that.
I don't want to hear about it.
I don't go into the city.
Now,
I
if
like
you
it
don't,
here.
if you don't want to get capped, I suggest.
How did you get those?
How do we get these? Oh, some fine fellas, I guess, just left them here in these woods.
So you just found revolvers.
Yeah, because the light of the gods is shining upon the Bullywugs now. They saw us, and that we were destined to take over the Andalades. It is a new era for the Andalades, the era of the Bullywugs. Pew, pew, pew!
How tall is this bullywug?
Yeah,
Oh,
how
like
big is
3
he?
feet tall.
I want to go stand next to him with Gertie on my shoulders and go, all right, now calm down. I'm going to guess your name is something like Sam, probably from Yosemite area. And well, you just found these guns, these things, and think that they're yours now.
Well, yeah, it said a big old sign on it said for the Bullywugs.
Did it have
Oh, it
any
actually
other sign?
said that?
Do you have the sign still?
Oh, well, we kind of used it for target practice, and so not so much no more.
That makes sense. I do get that.
Can I see it? I know you used it for target
Yeah,
practice,
I mean-
but can I
Is there-
investigate it to see if it has some kind of like love, blah blah blah, like
So, yeah, you go over, there's just
love iWorks or
a
something.
pile of just broken sticks, that have been shattered by bullets. So not too much.
Okay.
As that is going on, as you're showing, and these Bullywugs are playing with these guns, you hear rustling throughout the woods and in the trees, and from overhead a spear comes down.
Can't be surprised.
Can't be. Oh, that's right. So yeah, let me. So you.
I remain alert to danger even when I'm engaged in another activity while traveling.
Gotcha.
Does this
So-
count as travel?
So between the two of you, then you hear this rustling in the trees, and you immediately catch onto it, and you see a Gnoll hanging in the tree with a spear just cocked in his arm, ready to throw.
We're not trying to fight.
What do you mean? You're with the Bullywugs,
I
are you
came here
not?
to stop them.
Oh, then you are on
But
our
I'm
side.
not trying to fight you. No,
let us
we're
defeat.
not fighting.
Let us defeat the Bullywugs together.
Why don't we all just go back to our own homes?
They have started it. They drew the first blood.
Technically, they were shooting in the sky, but you're not wrong.
Fight with us or fight against us.
We're
It is
not
your
fighting at
choice.
all. We're gonna stop you guys.
Then
from
stand
fighting.
out of the way.
I can't. I'm taller than you guys. I can't. No matter where I am, I'm just in the way.
Yeah, how tall are the Gnolls?
The Gnolls are like 5 feet tall. Something
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
still taller.
Up in the woods. And so he says, Bullywug, your time is nigh. And he prepares an attack. These Bullywugs and Gnolls are going to roll initiative.
Before they can start fighting, I want to try something.
Okay.
I want to use thaumaturgy to make everything shake. And
Mm.
as I do that, I want to stomp my foot and try to use, like, intimidation and me being bigger than all of them to just, like, essentially yell, "Everyone stop now!"
All right. So I guess it would be an intimidation roll.
Gnolls
think so.
typically are 7 to 7.6 feet tall.
Oh, they're much bigger than I
Oh.
thought. Okay, so these are some big guys.
Oh damn.
7 foot
How?
things against 3
All right,
foot
go ahead and
things.
roll with advantage.
3-foot things have
Okay.
guns, though.
Yeah, what's better? 7 feet tall with spears or 3 feet with guns?
Oh, you have two
That's
17s.
crazy. Two
Wow.
17s.
All right. So
Plus whatever.
That's 17.
Oh.
yeah, you shout this out. You stomp your foot. Is there actually does it actually shake?
Yeah, everything, like, the
With
ground
thaumaturgy,
essentially has, like, it feels like an earthquake, but
Yeah.
there's no actual damage. So it's like...
Okay, gotcha.
and I
So
wanna,
they
like-
feel this ripple through them.
Yeah.
What kind of infernal magics are those? You gotta come in here, stomping your feet. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Is there an earthquake happening here?
Yeah, so we all should go back in our homes and be safe.
This ain't going to end just because somebody shakes the dang feet.
So you are the leader of the Bullywugs, I assume.
Why, yes I am.
All right, Yosemite Sam, right here. Gnoll, welcome. What is your name?
and he climbs down from the tree. My name is Hackthrask.
Do you have a nickname?
Thrasky.
You can call me Hackthrask.
Hawkthrask. You stand here, please.
All right, what? What do you want from us?
What are we fighting about?
What? We are fighting for control of this part of the Andalades, of course.
We don't need to control.
Yeah.
We all need to live in harmony and love one another.
Gertie from on top of Vikrin goes,
Peace.
community garden.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea. A large community garden
For
that
both of-
everyone can benefit from. And then that way, you all save your ammo for any time you actually need it, maybe to hunt, get food and things.
Or if the
Or
people
maybe to
at
kill
Herron...
these
Well,
these
what
dang
about...
gnolls.
But what if you kill them now, and then Herron Hill comes and tries to take over our lands, and then we can't all join together
Well, it's a
and
good
fight?
thing we got these goods.
But they have more. You're using all of the ammo right now. You know
Yeah,
that, first
you're
of all.
gonna run out.
But secondly, if you kill them, then you won't have their help later on to help fight the people that are trying to take our land.
Well,
And
they,
then you will lose the land.
they haven't done anything to me yet, but these bullywugs certainly have.
What started this beef?
Yeah,
Do
what have
do
they
we
done?
know? Should I do like a history check?
You can
Oh,
do a
should
history or
I?
a nature
Yeah.
check.
While they're like trying to do that, I want to kind of like nudge Gertie a little bit and be like, see if you can figure out where the guns are from.
I wanted to ask that. I was like, since I'm closer now, can I see like the make, or if there's like a mark on
Yeah,
the gun
yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah.
a maker's mark, or like are these like
Maker's mark.
maker's mark? Are these like essentially like they don't have an ID number on them? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
they're untraceable to who made them,
Yeah.
unless
Yeah.
I can tell by the craftsmanship.
Yeah,
Because I'm
yeah.
sure I recognize.
That's kind of what I was hoping for. Is like you know guns, you would
Yeah.
know maybe like tell of who made this, especially like before like mass production
Yeah.
existed. It's like
Yeah.
every artist stamps their work kind of thing.
So let's
That's what
Unless
I'm hoping
unless
for.
it's not stamped.
let's start with the history check.
16.
16,
24.
24. Okay. And so let's say, yeah, you guys work together, and you're familiar. You
Yeah,
know, you've heard these stories, and so a long time ago.
How long?
I mean, a few centuries.
5 years.
Yesterday.
Last month.
There was a this special orb that the Bullywugs had in their possession, and it was this sort of like sacred piece of stone, and it was kind of like one of their holy symbols, and the Gnolls got attracted to it and they stole it, and it kind of went back and forth until eventually this thing broke in half, and they each took a side of it, and that has kind of held the peace for a long time, is that nobody wants to try and fight to get this sort of sacred symbol back. But now the Bullywugs feel like they have this advantage, and that they could take out the Gnolls and they could put this back together, and they could have power in the Andalades if they can have this sacred symbol back to its full strength. And so it had been a stalemate for a long time, where whoever had this orb kind of had the advantage. But when it broke, it became this sort of stalemate sort of thing. So that's where they're at now, and it's just carried out throughout the centuries.
Do I know anything about this orb?
You can do a religion check.
I could also describe it to you.
15.
15? Yeah, so they have just this very kind of like nature religion here. They worship Pan, and it's this, symbol that kind of imbues them with a bit of just kind of holy magic, that it's a buff, it's guidance, it's just this extra strength that when it's in their possession, it's imbued with this holy magic of Pan's, and that allows them to just be a bit stronger, be a bit more capable.
When it broke in half, did it still work?
And it diluted.
Okay. Is there anything I can maybe do with religion to kind of even it between, like, so that they can both kind of have the same...
Like buff.
Well, they already
Yeah.
they both have the same now, But the Bullywugs are saying, oh,
They
if
want it
we
all.
get the whole thing,
Right.
we can get back to full strength, and we can be the ones in charge of the Andalites. We can have the
They
best
want.
hunting grounds, we can have the best land, we can have the best trees, just really have the pick of where their people are going to live, and they want to expand and become stronger.
So, I think I'm really leaning on what Marin's saying about, guys, we gotta work together before Herron Hill
Comes and takes all of our
comes
property.
and keeps expanding and takes over this nice natural area to be another, technologically
Yeah.
filled city.
Well, if we get the whole bit of this thing, if we can clear out these Gnolls, we'll be strong enough to do it ourselves.
I will guarantee you that you will not.
All right, so I think we're at this point going to
Yeah.
need some persuasion rolls in order to calm these two groups from fighting. So you stopped it for a while, enough to be able to try and talk them down. But, obviously, things are heated.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty tough.
So I would like to argue, what would Pan think of this? Would the god that you worship not want you to live in harmony and peace and care for one another?
Well,
Oh my goddess does.
Pan gives the best bits of nature to those who are strong enough and to those who are capable enough. That's why he bestowed these guns upon us, don't you see?
He didn't give you the gun, someone did, so it would start the fighting so that you would kill the Gnolls and then they would come in and take over from you because you would be weak.
Well, that don't make a lick of sense to
It
me.
makes way more sense.
Okay, so
yeah.
I think you have a sort of religious angle.
Yeah.
You have a kind of secular angle. Let's roll some persuasion with advantage. It can be from anybody.
Anybody has a better persuasion than a +1?
I have a 5.
But I'm gonna say
Plus
I'm gonna
two.
put my arm on your shoulder.
Yeah, it's gonna be you. You have
Or
the
you?
highest.
I got a +2.
I have a +1.
So if we're letting anybody do it, whoever's
Yeah.
got the
Dirty?
highest.
So we're
We
gonna
have
call
advantage.
this a DC
have advantage.
18.
Okay.
So you need a 13 on the dice
And
I'm
you
giving you
said-
guidance. I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder, just nod as you're explaining this to them. Just
in
kinda
order
like,
to calm the
D4.
So
Bullywugs
we got a
down.
a D4, yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d4 first. 2.
Okay, so you need an 11 on the die.
Come on.
Oh.
They're both under 11.
9 and a 7.
All
But
right.
a 9 was so close.
The
9
Yeah,
was
mine was
close.
9 is really close.
Yeah, you broke
You
my
got a
mini.
16.
And I was close, Eric.
You fixed your mini, so
I know, I had to
You
fix
didn't
your
have
mistake.
to.
All right.
It's forever to level up. Give us one.
You broke the app. It was your fault.
Yeah, you broke all of D&D Beyond.
Eric.
That is not true.
Please
Um,
give me evidence otherwise.
Eric
Alright.
and your wife.
So, you try and talk
You hear them.
So
both of
mad.
these groups down, and the Bullywug says, all right, enough time of this talking. It's time for action. I agree. And the Bullywug
Just let him
has
bully
has the guns at his sides. He begins to back up. The Gnoll is holding a spear. He begins to back up a few paces as they.
I back up the other way. Like,
Yeah.
they're parting from each other.
We're
and,
going
I'm
this
moving a third direction away
Oh,
from
yeah,
them.
gotcha,
Just
we're
gotcha.
like,
doing now.
listen, if y'all
Yeah.
want to kill each other, that's your own prerogative. It's stupid, but do whatever you want.
all right, so.
I need to make that check before they move away for the
Oh,
gun.
for the
Oh,
guns, for the
yeah.
guns. Yeah, so, yeah.
Oh, that can make a big
so
difference.
let's do that, and go ahead and do. I guess an investigation would be the best one
I have a
because you're
plus
looking
0.
specifically for.
Yeah, again, Gertie's not the smartest.
Yeah, but roll with advantage because it is guns.
Okay. We're gonna do you and you. Huh? Ooh, 19.
Okay, so you spot right away that these are goldsmith guns, 100%. And
Can I think Gertie, when she learns that, I think she had like an inkling of it in the back of
Yeah.
her mind, but she's like, what the hell? She's kind of mad too, because she's like, who brought these here? And then In the back of her mind, would she flash to Gwen being in Herron Hill?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
would all
Yeah,
remember
but
that.
your sister, she's so great. She would never do that. What are you talking about?
I mean, I think Gertie, her default is always like to kind of defend her sister. So she's kind of like, I think she's like, who convinced Gwen to bring this here? Who, like, why would Gwen do this, essentially? She's like, what?
She could have, like, tried to give it to, what's his name? Like, because she was trying to get her guns into Herron Hill, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what if she
But
gave
that
it to
goes
the main
direct-
guy and then he gave it? Because what if it wasn't her?
Yeah, but, like, Gertie's still, like, I think half of her mind is like, oh, this is not good. But the other half of her mind is like, that's not what my parents wanted for
Yeah.
this. My parents
Yeah.
did not want to give guns to Herron Hill. My parents wanted to keep the gunsmith separate. They wanted to keep it for themselves, like, not for themselves, but it's like, hey, we have our own craft. We don't want this to be, you know, they had their own vision of what they wanted. And I hate to think what Gwen did or could have done, or I don't know. She's really mad. She's like, we gotta find my sister now.
All right.
Yeah, my thinking is kind of like maybe they convinced her take the guns there to be, like, convince us that they work. So it's like, go give them to these Bullywugs so that they'll take out the other forces
How-
and we can come in and take out the Bullywugs.
How easy are the guns to use?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you have that in your mind now that, you know, there's this connection. You begin to back away. Do you fully pull yourselves out of this fight, or are you going to try and step in and...
I don't know what.
How many
See
are
what
there of
happens.
each?
Yeah. What do we see?
You see 6 of each.
Okay.
Can Gertie, because she knows these guns and knows how to use them, can she be like, I'll like do a shoot off with you to keep them from killing each other?
Oh, that'd be wild.
It's
You
just,
can do whatever you want.
it's just like a wild thought of like, she's like, she
I don't hate
agrees with
What would Gertie do in this moment? You gotta just...
Gertie. I think Gertie would be, pick a champion.
Interesting.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Champion is a one-on-one kind of fight. Is that what you're talking about?
Best aim.
Best aim.
Pick targets. Best aim.
My target is his torso, ma'am.
If you want to do a duel, we can do a duel.
All right. What say you, Gnoll? It is Haskarathk, and I believe that I can take you quite easily, Bullywug. A champion? I will be the champion. What say you? Well, with these guns at my side, I don't see how you got any chance. And, I think they're on board for a one-on-one duel.
Okay.
And, so how are you stepping in? Are you, like, officiating?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to be a part of the duel.
Oh, you're a
We
part
could
of
just-
it.
We could just officiate. But yeah, if you want to do.
Well, my idea was like, if I'm a part of it and I win, then that's like, oh, you two need to stop and I have full authority here.
Okay,
What
all
happens if you
right.
don't win?
I'm assuming
we
I
just
take.
start attacking them.
I assume I just take some damage and then we
Alright.
go from there.
So we've got essentially a three-way,
Yeah.
whatever, good, the bad, and the ugly style shootout setting up. So I'm very on board for this.
The
So
bad,
are you?
The
ugly.
So we're doing a duel where you're going to be trying to shoot them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm assuming it's like first blood. That's like the rule I lay down. It's like first blood, and then like no headshots. Like we lay down rules.
All right. So the Bullywug.
Mage hand and
It's gonna
swipe
be
away
on
from
the
you
other
if it
side
tries
of the
to
river.
attack. I'm gonna be somewhat nearby.
And we've got the Gnoll. All right.
All right. Would you rather have a D4 to your attack, or would you rather not take damage?
I mean, my hit points kind of took a good, you know.
I'm
nice,
gonna be
nice.
watching you guys.
Yeah.
Probably a D4 to attack.
Okay. So before you walk up, I'm gonna pick you up off my shoulders to set you on the ground, and as I
Oh,
do
yeah.
that, I'm gonna give you guidance.
Hell yeah. I don't know, guys. This was like my best play. They
On
still
the
might
river
fight.
if something
I was just
happens.
gonna watch him fight.
I was going to.
I was
gonna just relax in the river and eat, like
Yeah.
just snack.
I was
and
definitely
watch
at the
them.
point of just letting them kill each other.
Yeah.
Gertie, I think, has seen a lot of bloodshed, and she's kind of tired of it at this point.
To
and
be
she's
fair-
ready.
Yeah, to be fair, they've been doing this for years, so I'm like, okay,
I also
do it
just
at this
did not have a
point.
better idea.
yeah,
And then-
it's fine.
You came up with a better idea.
Well, and also, it's part of her thinking of, like, Marin's like, we can't let these... It's my play to be like, I don't really care if, like, they kill themselves or something, or, like, I get hurt. It's more of, like, I don't want the entire force to be decimated and leave,
Yeah.
like, Sandhill.
I'm guessing all the Bullywugs have guns. It's not just this one.
All the Bullywugs have guns.
Yeah.
All right, but so I'm going to roll or flip a coin, and that will determine whether the Bullywug will attack you
Okay.
or the Gnoll, and then I'll roll the same for the Gnoll, whether it'll attack
I
you.
feel like they would just
or
both be
the
talking
Bullywug.
to each other.
I
Um,
feel like they're shooting each other.
Yeah. They don't care about me.
'Cause I feel like they'll wait to see who you attack first before they attack.
Okay, so I've got it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I said the wrong thing.
I would-
I'm blessing you, not
Okay.
guidance.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. You
Still
can
D4.
Plus two other people if you want to go fast.
I'll give it to you, Marin, and are you fucking kidding me? Arm.
So, with this being sort of like a shootout too, so we know who they're aiming for.
Mm-hmm.
Next will just be a initiative roll to see
Sick.
how fast you can get it
Mhm.
off.
Sick.
And so
But can you plus
I don't. It says attack roll.
Do I have time before this fight to hand
Or
Gertie
saving
something
throw.
I've been
Okay,
working
so-
on?
probably.
Yes.
Okay.
What do I get?
Okay, so your guns are great, but I think I found a way to like enhance the ammunition. So this is my way of like enhancing your gun without. I don't want to disrespect the goldsmith guns. There's they're already the best. Can't enhance on perfection. So
You sweet talker.
so I just made some special bullets. Little arm ting. So he slides you some enhanced ammunition.
So what do I? Is it just for?
You get what is it? I gotta look
Because
it
there's
up.
numbers on these.
You
things.
get
Those are dice.
Those
Yeah,
are
they're
dice.
dice.
Those are
Oh,
dice.
sick!
So in if you're listening, we've got some silver bullet shaped dice that Sam just handed Rachel, and they are very sick. We'll have to share a photo that you could find, but they are very dope.
But it just makes it where your shots +1 to hit, +1 damage. So it's just +1 on both sides
Okay,
of the thing.
I have a +8 now.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Initiative roll.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. And then I back away.
Thanks,
So I will tell you, the Bullywug rolled a 12.
Okay.
Okay.
The Gnoll rolled a 20. Not nat, dirty
Yeah,
20.
but you kind of want to go low to see who they do first.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Oh.
28.
Jesus.
Oh,
I say you're gonna go first.
18 on
All
the
right.
die. I have a +10 to initiative.
So
28.
you will get the first shot off, obviously.
Pretty great.
No, I only have
Damn.
one action.
It'd be funny if you got two and you went
And,
both.
So you will get the first shot off.
I-
Go ahead and roll your attack.
It's a 9 + 8.
You have your bless.
Oh, and I have my bless. 4. So that's 9 + 8. 21.
Okay.
Okay.
And who are you shooting?
I'm gonna leave this to a dice roll.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going for the Gnoll.
Okay. So you
Not the guy that.
blast one off. You hit the Gnoll.
Wait, hold on.
not
Can
the
Marin,
first
can Gertie look at Marin and be like, yeah, good point. Okay, so I changed my mind and I go for.
Okay.
I kind of want to actually.
This should be the one with the gun, right?
No.
No.
It's the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to make it look like I'm shooting at the Gnoll and then not even look and shoot off at the
Okay.
Bullywug.
I mean,
Oh,
to be fair, both of them are aiming at you.
That's fine.
So that won't. But so we're gonna roll damage at the end of this.
Okay.
And so the Gnoll is throwing his spear, and that's a 15 to hit.
No.
All right,
Class
so
16.
he misses, and then the
And you got a
Bullywug
spear now.
is going to fire off both shots of his gun. The first one is a 24, so that's going to hit, and then a 23.
Yeah,
So
those
they're
hit.
both going to hit.
Good thing for
So
him.
you
Ouch.
both manage to hit each other in rapid succession, and let's see how much damage you each do, and this will determine who won this duel. So if you manage to deal more damage, you will win. If he managed to deal more damage, he will win.
That is 11 damage.
Did
on
you
him.
get a +1 for your special? Oh, okay.
It's 1d6 plus 6. So
And-
I rolled a 5.
Wait, I thought you added 8.
No, that's to hit.
Oh, I got you.
It's
Sorry.
it's a 1d6 plus 5 for the damage, but I did 1d6 plus 6, so 5 plus 6
I gotcha.
is 11.
So
It's okay. It didn't do a lot of damage. I didn't necessarily want it to.
Yeah.
you are in these woods, and there is this standoff. You have approached them. You have brokered a duel for who is in charge of this situation, and you begin to back up. The Bullywug crosses the river, crosses through his natural habitat he feels comfortable in. You spread out about 50 feet apart from each other in a triangle as the river flows between the three of you. The rest of you, the other Bullywugs, the other Gnolls, waiting intense anticipation as you see who gets the shots off first. Gertie, you have so much experience. You pull this out, you immediately fire. The Gnoll throws, he hears the gunshot, he throws errant, but the Bullywug, who has spent all afternoon just firing, pulls out both of his pistols. He's not playing fair, he's playing dirty, and he manages to get both shots. You guys get hit. You get hit twice. He deals 11 damage to you. You deal 11 damage to him.
Oh, you both did.
He deals 14 damage to you.
Damn.
Even at my max damage, it would have only been 12.
And
If I would have known we were cheating, I would have cheated too. Shit.
Yeah, I'm so close to saying I'm going underwater and stealthily going up and grabbing him. Fuck this. Like, if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight.
I have 10 hit points now.
And so he, knocks you down. The Gnoll the backs up, and he says, "All right, I suppose fair is fair." The Bullywug stands. "A victory for the Bullywugs! A new dawn for the Bullywugs in the Andalades!" They begin to continue firing as the Gnolls crouch and back their way back into the woods, removing themselves from the situation.
Well, at least we avoided total bloodshed.
Yeah.
I do not like that these guys are in charge, though.
Well, they're not gonna be in charge.
Yeah, so at least in their minds, the Bullywugs have taken over the Andalades. Anything else you want to do with the Bullywugs?
I mean, eventually they're gonna run out of ammo, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say, how
I
much
don't
more
know
ammo
how
could they have left?
They'd have any,
You
honestly.
just try to convince them to shoot as much ammo into the air as a
If
sign
he
of
shot
victory.
2 and
Yeah.
then shot 2
Just
more,
throw
how
another
many
guy,
rounds?
shoot-
Keep celebrating!
Yeah.
So as these Bullywugs are partying, they're having a pretty great time. Gertie, you hear a familiar voice running through the woods, oh, don't tell me you got the scoop on this story. Ha! And you see Grant O'Connell has made his way into the woods. "I heard those gunshots firing, and I knew this was going to be a big story. So, give me the details. Have you started writing on it?"
Can I go up to him and be
She's
like,
bleeding.
as he's
Yeah.
bleeding,
Nursing a
I-
bullet wound.
I dip my ink in my own, or my pen in my own blood and start writing, and I just go,
It's hard.
"Grant, you son of a bitch!" And can I do like one of those
Yeah.
because
Some participatory journalism, huh? Getting right into the middle of the fray.
hell yeah, Grant. And I was like, "Good one on that other story though." And I feel like I know Grant, and it's kind of like this like rivalry growing, but it's also like we kind of appreciate each other's work. And I was like, I'm gonna beat you to the next one, you fucker.
Oh, you can do your best, but I get the scoops around here. No, I heard that you had gone away from Herron Hill, and so they sent me up here to get the story on how it was going. And then this big scandal erupted. A big win for Grant O'Connell over here.
Grant, was there anything in your story you left out?
Oh, I don't know, but I can tell you this. There is some shady business going on, don't you think?
Oh, Grant, yes.
All right, well, we'll get to the bottom of this.
Hey, from now on, I want to have like a way to contact Grant to get like where the story's happening, so it could give us a clue of like the next places we need to go. And I want to go, Grant, do you have a homing pigeon?
A homing pigeon? No, but check this out. And he pulls out 2 sending stones.
Oh.
And that...
Grant,
Grant,
you're
you
the
son of a
best,
bitch.
man. You son of a bitch.
I was able to finagle these out of Herron Hill. All right, so if you need any contact...
Grant, you're a thief.
What? Try to be.
Gertie's admiration...
Nothing wrong from stealing from them.
Gertie's admiration for Grant like went up because she's like, never knew. And
Anything to get the story.
I appreciate that about you, and so I take the sending stone.
All right,
Like if the other one he has.
we'll get to the bottom. We'll get to the bottom of this story together.
Yes, we will, Grant. And
But I get the top name of the byline.
No, you don't. Wait,
Wait, you got
Gertie
2
Goldsmith. Grant. Damn it, alphabetical.
No, you would be first, right?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
GG.
O'Connell.
Suck it, Grant. Gertie's new to this.
Yeah, so, just if you get any news or if I get a scoop, I'll let you know.
Sounds great. I'll do the same for you.
All right.
What is he, by the way?
What? He's an elf.
He's an elf.
He's an elf.
What
He's
kind
very,
of elf?
very, very sprightly.
Elf.
Elf with the
Regular.
last name O'Connell.
I love that. Is he wood elf?
Is
High
there one elf
elf?
with red hair?
Yeah, got a real red beard.
Oh god, no, clean shaven.
I was gonna say we
But,
have.
but yeah, bright red hair.
Hell yeah.
But slicked back, very neat. Full just 1920s reporter vibes.
Is he cute?
From this guy. Is he cute?
He's
Yeah,
cute.
we
What?
roll
He's
cute.
cute.
How tall?
Of course he's cute. He's like, I don't know, like 6'3", 6'4", very...
Whoa.
Gertie kind of does this to Marin and goes, I want to climb him.
Ah!
Do it. Just go.
Yeah,
Climb
Gertie
it.
just is
I'm
like,
taking you at your, just climb on his back. I
But
bet
no.
you do it like Vikram lets you.
So imagine a young Conan O'Brien is what
Oh.
is what Grant O'Connell looks like.
Okay.
He's very tall, very lanky, but very sprightly and energetic. And
Gertie appreciates that because where she, ran around and kind of like where she grew up, there wasn't a lot of that. And so I think that is kind of what's appealing about him to Gertie is like this like liveliness that she just now realizes she's kind of been missing. But she
Yeah.
feels like she's getting with this group of people.
nice. So what's next on your docket?
I think we're going to head to Hugleton. Is that what it was?
Yeah, what's the story in Hugleton?
We're just looking more sleep. Can you not tell I'm bleeding out for the story? I think sleep, and then I think we're gonna look a little more. You gave us a really good start on this story. We had heard this Lawrence fellow was missing, and so I think we're gonna go look into like how that happened.
Oh, smart. Well, I appreciate that. I've got to get back to the capital, so keep me up to date on how the investigation into this story goes.
I will. You let me know what's going on, and what's your next story? What are you going after?
Oh, well, so there's been some hubbub in the local enforcement back at the capital. Are you familiar with a group called the Merry Reapers?
Never heard of them.
We might have heard of them.
Oh.
What do you know about 'em?
Oh, keeping your sources secret, hey?
Hey, we got to. So I appreciate sharing with you, but there's certain things you can't reveal sources.
A little bit
Brian.
reporter source confidentiality, eh?
You gotta have it.
All right, well, you haven't heard it from me, but there's been a bit of a shakeup in the leadership, you see? They're going to make a big push on taking out some of these undead. There seems to be a bit of a hubbub going on around the undead, and the king Anspaw Cassowary, well, he thinks that they've been playing a little too soft.
They're gonna get more strict about
They're gonna get more intense. They're going on a full offensive. Well, at least that's what I'm hearing. That's what the rumor mill's saying. So I'm gonna get down to the capital and see what the real story is.
Do you know what the weapons they're supplied with are?
Oh, the Merry Reapers? Well, we're gonna find out.
Okay. You let me...
Can I ask why you're going back to the capital instead of staying here for the rest of the story? Because isn't that one guy, Lawrence, about to be executed for this?
Yeah, that's the story that I got.
Okay, I didn't know if you were gonna write more.
Oh no, I've got.
Finish it off.
I mean, if you guys want to look deeper into it, I've got this other thing to cover. You know, I've got assignments to take care of.
And he's being truthful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's. I mean, he's. You know, he works on the paper. He's got assignments. He's. Hints where he needs to hit.
Okay.
Gertie can kind of choose her own stories. Because I think Grant is more on the, like, hard-hitting news, and Gertie's, again, like, more of those kind of, like, the fluff pieces thing. So he gets, like, actual assignments of places to go, and Gertie's, like, whatever I find that I can write about.
So did you just hear gunshots and go running, or?
Yeah, I was
didn't know
just.
if you heard what was going on.
I was just hanging out in the area. I was getting ready to take my train, and I heard gunshots, and I said, "Well, I think there's a story here."
What if they were just shooting each other and they shot you next?
Oh, well, that's the risk of being a journalist.
Journalists
He
are
gets
weird.
it. He gets it. You gotta go in the places where you could get hurt.
Yeah, there's not too many great stories where there isn't danger close at hand.
What do you take for self-defense? Do you bring anything with you?
Oh, I studied ninjutsu. These fists are deadly weapons.
So
You
what
went a
happens
little
if you
back
come
down.
in the water and try to fight me in here with just your fists?
What? Do you want to fight?
No, kind of, but
What a wild thing to say.
Well, I'm
So-
just saying, you say all you have is your fist, but what happens if you get in a river and you have to fight other people?
I'll keep my fist above the water. I don't know.
So do we get the vibe that he's like actually trained as a fighter, or is he just like, I took a self-defense class
Yeah,
one
you
time?
make an insight check.
Ooh.
Not important. I'm just curious.
I was
Yeah,
like, should I? Oh, nice.
That is a 24.
Yeah, he can throw a few flurry of blows. You know,
Okay.
like, you know, he can.
Hell yeah.
You know, is he the strongest guy? Probably not.
But he can hold his own.
But he can hold his own.
Okay.
Yeah, if you were in a scrap, it'd probably be
Kinda
even-ish. You know,
Cool.
you wouldn't get like. You get the sense like you wouldn't be able to just dog walk this guy,
Yeah.
right? You know, like he would get some
Yeah.
hits in.
He's actually able to
Yeah.
defend himself.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think everyone in the party notices this energy that Grant like brings out in Gertie that she never has with anybody else. It's just like there's something about him. She just gets like hyped. And she's like, yeah.
All right. Well, I'll be in touch soon. Good luck with your story. Nice meeting you, rest of you.
Sure.
Bye, Grant.
Bye. And he heads away. Marin, do you want to stop in and visit anybody, or?
I think you guys. I'll see you back at Hugleton. I'll meet you there tonight at the inn.
Okay.
I got some business to take care of,
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
and I gotta tell Jeffries and Ephraim what happened, and to be on the lookout because I guess the Bullywugs are trying to take over now. So
All right.
They need to get a little
I need
more
to warn
involved.
people. I don't know. I kind of want to sneak around their houses and steal all their guns, but I'm not going to.
So let's start with the rest of the party heading into Hugleton. So it's later in the evening now. It took you, about an hour or two to get into the Sandhill Glenn. About an hour or two to get back. So it's about 9 p.m. now, and Hugleton, you see, the lights on in the inn, and people are, kind of congregating at the inn and at the bar, and the night is sort of winding down as Herron Hill has closed for the evening, and people are shuffling back into Hugleton.
Question. Did we miss the reveal of the machine?
What do you mean?
At
Oh, the perpetual energy.
Yeah, the
thing?
perpetual enemy machine. They said they were going to reveal it. Did we miss
No,
that?
you're
No, we were
so
there.
so it kind of got thrown out of whack because it got stolen.
Yeah.
And then he made the announcement when you guys when you stopped it and retrieved it. And then he did reveal, oh, this was just a decoy anyway.
Right.
But that is what all of Herron Hill is running on this special perpetual energy machine, and it's not taking any whatever other resources or anything like that. It's
Right.
just this perpetual energy machine is running all of Herron Hill.
Did we know why it was only open for 3 days initially? Was it just like a...
So that was like the big like fair. So you had all these other vendors, you had all these other things, but now it's just kind of a city at this point. And so it will operate in a bit of a different capacity, but there won't be the shows, there won't be the same kind of pomp and circumstance as this big festival.
There were no houses there, though. Do people, like, commute?
I was about to say, so is there just like the bar and the Nickelodeon and the murder house
Maybe
left?
it's different
February.
when we go back.
Yeah, you haven't been
That's,
back
I mean,
yet.
that's fair. I was just curious.
Same.
So you guys make your way back into Hugleton. Where do you want to kind of post up and investigate?
Probably the tavern would be the
Yeah.
easiest. Where most people are going to probably be coming and going from.
All right. So, you make your way in, and there is, I mean, a noticeable kind of buzz. And it feels very tense. You know, there are a lot of the locals there, and especially now that the festival has ended. It's a lot of gnomes, it's a lot of dwarves, and everybody is talking about Lawrence Caldwell. You hear these murmurings, you know, just like, did you ever think? You know, I never expected somebody like Lawrence Caldwell to do something like this. Sure, he has the technical ability to do it, but certainly not the psychology to do it. He's not that kind of person. Well, maybe he was. You know, did you really know him that well? Well, I knew him in passing. You know, it's these kind of conversations as they try and figure out exactly, you know, how could Lawrence Caldwell of all people do this?
Is there anyone that seems like more distraught than others, or is there anyone that seems like the way that they're talking about him is like, I knew him very well?
So you see a woman, and it's a dwarven woman, and there are some people around here as she is weeping, and they are trying to console her.
And I guess that's maybe wife, sister, family member. Do you guys maybe want to try to talk to her? I hate to bother her while she's going through something, but maybe we can help her brother or husband or whatever he is to her.
Her brother
Definitely.
husband.
Her brother husband.
Her brother husband.
I was gonna look for the drunkest to see if we get like information.
I mean, we can
Yeah.
talk to
We
more
can do
of them.
both. Yeah. But yeah, I'd be happy to help.
Yeah, I'll try to talk to her.
Okay. Does anybody else want to join Vikrin?
I'll join him.
Okay.
We can talk to the lady first and then talk to anybody else.
All right, so you approach this woman as she's crying, and I just, you know, I was hoping that he would still be alive, but not like this. Not like this. When he went missing, it was so hard, and then the whiplash of, oh, he's alive, but he's done this horrible thing.
I want to go up like to one of the people around her, and just kind of lean down and just be like, "May I ask, is this Lawrence Caldwell's wife? His family?"
This is Mrs. Caldwell. She's not handling it very well, but how could you? You know, I think she's handling it about as well as, you know, you could in a situation like this.
Very understandable. Seems to be holding it together better than many others might be.
Yeah, I mean, her and Larry, they've been together for, I mean, decades and decades. They got 4 kids. It's horrible. I mean, when Larry went missing, you know, that was, you know, tough enough on him. And now this, I mean, look, I mean, was Larry always, I mean, the most, you know, front forward guy? I mean, not always, but to be hiding something like this, I never would have thought it.
Yeah, it does all seem kind of odd that he was missing and then suddenly back, and now, you know, apparently evil. But everything else we're hearing around here, he sounds like he was a pretty nice guy.
I mean, just normal, just did his work. I mean, they didn't have a ton of money, so maybe that was something. I don't know, but
Could be.
you know,
Do you think we could maybe speak with Mrs. Caldwell for a moment?
introduce yourself, sure.
Okay. So I want to approach her bring the crew and lean down, kind of more to eye level, since she's sitting in a chair, I'm sure.
Mhm.
And say, my name is Vikran, and I was hoping I could trouble you to ask some questions about your husband. I know this is a sore subject, but
Did you know Lawrence?
I didn't, but I had heard about his being missing, and I'm just trying to kind of get to the bottom of it. It all seems a little strange to me. This is Gertie, and this is Honora, and this is Aram. We've been in and out of Herron Hill during the World's Fair, and just trying to kind of learn some more about what happened.
Oh, well, it's nice of you to take an interest, I suppose. When the Herron Hill project started, a lot of dwarves and gnomes around here, they got approached about doing certain things, and Lawrence was, he was very keen on helping out and on getting a good job. He thought, hey, this could be a real opportunity for us, and so he was working on a few things, and then one day all of a sudden he was gone, and I mean he always seemed to be pretty positive on Mr. Herron, but part of me worries that maybe he found something bad or something wrong, or Elias Herron is turning on him or something. I don't know.
Do you know what he did get to work on, or did he tell you anything about what he was doing?
From what I understood, he was working on some of the tunnel system. They've got like some underground tunnels to move like merchandise and for employees to move around, and they got storage and stuff down there. That's all he was doing. But I guess he went further underground and made this whole murder house thing.
I just don't think it's possible for one person to do all that.
Yeah,
Well, he was a pretty handy guy.
Build a whole ass house by himself?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh.
I want to kind of like lean into you guys, and be like, should we tell her we were down there?
No.
No.
I
Okay.
want to ask her, do you know if Lawrence was working on tunnels just in Herron Hill, or was there other tunnels like around this area?
All I know is that it was for operations at Herron Hill, so I don't think it was outside.
Did he ever say anything interesting about work, or was he suspect of anything?
Well, he loved tunnels. We're dwarves. We love digging tunnels. So he had a great time at work. I don't know why he would do anything to jeopardize that. It was a good job. We were finally getting ahead. We were finally having an opportunity to maybe make something for ourselves. Our kids were going to have a big chance. Maybe they could be the next Elias Herons. And now this, why would he do that? It doesn't make any sense. He ruined a great opportunity for us.
Was there did you notice anything else that seemed strange or different or off about him or around him?
I mean, the day before he went missing, I mean, he was talking about how great a job he had, and how good everything was coming along, and he was excited about the World's Fair, and that's the last thing he told me before he left for work the day he went missing.
This might be a little bit of an odd question or a long shot. Did he keep any kind of like a journal that he wrote in or anything like that maybe?
My Larry wasn't much of a writer.
Okay, understand.
He was more of a digger.
Understand. I was hoping maybe we could find something that maybe he was worried about in there. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're going through a very difficult time right now, and I'm sure you don't want to answer a bunch of questions. So I appreciate your help. Do you guys have any other questions you want to ask Mrs. Caldwell?
Sorry, above the conversation, just like asking you, do we know where he's being kept before the execution?
I mean, you don't know for sure. You know, you've been down in those tunnels, so you understand that. You know where like the offices, you know where the holding cell you were kept in was.
Oh,
And so, I mean, there's a few different options. But I mean, you've been detained by Herron Hill guards, so you know that's been a thing.
Have you been allowed to see him?
No, I haven't. I'll just see him, I guess, at the execution.
I'm gonna place one of my giant hands on her. Just like, hey, it's okay. Let it out if you need to. It's understandable.
I appreciate your thoughts of comfort in this time.
Of
It means a
course.
lot.
Could I get you something to eat or drink?
Oh, that's fine. So many people have been very lovely in this situation, but I appreciate it very much.
Of course. Thank you again for answering all of our questions
Of
and
course.
entertaining us. I'll get out of your way and I start to kind of step back
And so from there, we will jump back to the Sandhill Glenn, where Marin has walked back home, and you have met up with Ass and Jeffries.
Yeah.
As
And Jim.
you, as they are, as.
and Jeffries.
So what happened? Tell us about. Did you get the Bullywugs to give up their guns or anything?
Define give up their gun. No, we did not. The Gnolls left peacefully,
Oh well, that's good.
but the Bullywugs now think they're in charge, so
Oh,
that might
jeez.
not be good. And they still have the gun.
Oh, Joe, cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese and
But-
crackers.
But I think I know where the guns came from, and I can look into that tomorrow. But we might want to just be on alert in case the Bullywugs try to fight.
All right. Well, we should go probably tell your parents.
I'm going there next.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
let's. We'll join you.
You don't have to. I can take care of it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go back home. Enjoy the night.
All right. Well, I appreciate you jumping in there. I'm sure the rest of the town appreciates it too.
Well, they're still shooting guns, so I don't know.
Well, you
They
did your
didn't really
best.
do much.
All right.
I
Well,
didn't want to
hopefully we
fight
can.
them.
Hopefully we can figure something out.
Yeah, if need be, we can fight them. I just didn't want to.
All right.
They look so happy.
Okay. So you make your way home and describe what the Marin residence looks like. Or not the Marin, the Coral Shade
the
residence.
Coral Shade. So I feel like we would live either on the river or right off of it. Like, it kind of looks like a boat, like a ship that was made into a home,
Oh,
like
very
right
cool.
off of the river. I think my family.
Is it like the Casino Astar riverboat? Is
Yes,
that-
but like much smokier. No, I'm joking. No, but like it's all like
I can
wood.
guarantee you it is not
I
smokier
know.
than that thing
I know.
was.
No, but it's all like natural. Like it's all just woods and stuff.
And so as you approach, you see your mom stepping outside.
I'm home. Did you get my note?
Oh, honey! Ain't it great to have you back home? Did you see all that shooting that them Bullywugs was doing?
I sure did.
What a time that was! Did you go mess around with them Bullywugs?
I tried to stop them, but I didn't really want to hurt them, you know.
Oh well, come on in.
Okay.
We got some shrimp boiling, and
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
have ourselves a nice feast.
Sounds good.
And you enter, and then you have there's the these very strong sense of like a good seafood boil going on. That aroma in the air, and you see your dad and your uncle. Yes.
Okay.
Zizu and your dad are hanging out, sort of deep in conversation, each smoking a pipe.
Can I hear what they're talking about before I get close?
They're talking about the Bullywug situation
Okay.
and kind of what it could mean for the rest of Sandhill Glenn.
So I don't know if I made it worse or not.
You walk up just.
Yeah, I hear them. Yeah.
Oh well, hello, Marin. Welcome back. We were
Hi,
just
Pops.
talking about these Bullywugs. So you made it worse, huh?
Well,
Well, I don't know.
well, they're not killing each other, so I didn't make it that much worse.
Well,
but
hey, I guess
it's
that's
not
something.
great. But they still have the guns. They wouldn't give them up. and I didn't want to fight them. I had friends
Look, I understand.
around,
That's
but
what-
we can do it another time.
That's what we were talking about. You know, we're not trying to shed any bullywug blood here. And
They said that they just found them that said it was for the Bullywugs.
what I'm telling your Uncle Zizou here is it's that damn
They
Herron
got it
Hill.
from someone at Herron Hill.
Look, you know, I don't know exactly what happened. When I was working with them, there were no guns. Guns have not been part of the conversation. That's what I keep trying to tell your dad.
And there were people there trying to get them to use their guns, so they could have got them to use their guns after you left.
See,
but
that's
you,
what I
but you
that's what
still
I was
shouldn't
trying
have
to
worked
say.
For 'em. I agree. I don't
It's
know.
a snowballing
you guys
effect.
Are both
You bring
right,
in one thing and it just gets worse and worse, and now bullywugs have guns.
That technically is true. Yeah, that's the truth. That happened.
All right. Well, I gotta tell you, darling, I'm sick with worry about what's going to happen with this Herron Hill. They're gonna get people all worked up about this bullywug situation, and they're gonna say we need to bring people in to the Andalays. They need to bring
Yeah.
people into Sandhill Glenn.
And I think that's what I was trying to talk to the Bullywugs about, but they just were so happy they had guns and they were just shooting them in the air. They're gonna get out all of their ammunition out anytime soon.
No, I mean the
So we
bullywugs
could go
just
back and
they don't see the
Right.
big picture like that.
They
you know,
don't.
they don't see how people can try and manipulate them, because that's what these people do. They manipulate, and
Then-
they interrogate and they antagonize.
then how can we manipulate them to be nice?
We gotta.
There has to be a way we can do it.
Well, so you know you and your buddies, you'll try and
Yeah.
get in on the inside,
Yeah.
try and figure out that there's this scandal happening, that it wasn't no bullywugs causing trouble. It was these folks making trouble.
Yeah, but I think more people right now are concerned about that murder house that happened at Herron Hill. Did you know about that, Z?
Oh gosh, no, I heard about that story. I mean, I can tell you, we didn't know anything about that. You know, that was a separate project. It was not in my my division. Whoever was working on that, but I can tell you, I knew Lawrence Caldwell a little bit, but I mean, one day he just up and left, up and poof, and he's the whole tunnel team had no idea what happened. And so if he was doing that, none of us knew. I swear, I promise.
But no way he could do that by himself. They said it was a whole house with a basement and
Well, there was a
under.
team working on the house, but the plans had nothing about saws and fire and all that kind of stuff. It was just supposed to be this house, and they're going to start building residence at Herron Hill. And this was like a prototype house of like, this is what the houses at Herron Hill are going to look like, and they're supposed to be breaking ground on that soon. But whatever this nonsense underneath that, nobody was doing that.
somebody was.
Well, apparently Lawrence
I
Caldwell.
don't know if it was him.
It just wasn't on the books. The house, the upper part, the
You're
kitchen,
saying
the bedrooms.
He did all that within 3 days. Because how long was he missing?
Oh, he was missing for like a month.
Oh, I thought it was only like a week or something.
No. He was missing for a while.
I still don't think it was him by himself or him in general.
I mean, look, I can tell you, I think it would be very difficult to do what he did, even in a month. Even as much as these dwarves work, it'd be hard.
Mm-hmm. So what if it was already there and he's the fall guy?
I don't know.
Wait, I can go and try to find information tomorrow, but we need to get the Bullywug situation more under control too.
Well, we'll do our best here, and that's all I can say. I can try and maybe pull some of my resources from Herron Hill, and before it becomes a sort of a national incident, maybe
we can go back and we can fight them. I don't want to, but I mean, if that's the only way to get them to stop, because they think they're the rulers of the Andalates now, because they have the guns.
I mean, even with the guns,
We
they
can-
are still just bullywugs.
They're still good people.
I mean, and that's why
But,
we don't want to
yeah,
kill them, but
I know. Yeah.
if it comes to that,
we
I think
can.
we can take care of them.
I know we can, but I don't want to. But we might have to.
All right, well, you figure out what's going on over at Herron Hill, and we'll let you know if we need any more help with the Bullywugs. You know, we've got a
You
good
have a way to
octopus
reach me, yeah. You got a way
messaging
to reach
system.
me somehow. As long as there's a water source nearby, you can reach me.
So
Give him a note to hand me.
as
Like a
as
piece
that
of seaweed.
conversation winds down, the group at Hugleton, you are settling down. You are kind of taking a rest for the night. Probably looking for a long rest to recover from your bullet wounds. Are you setting up at the inn? Do you have like your own rooms? Are you staying at home for the night?
I only need 4 hours, so I can't.
You can wake up early in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wake up early and then head back
Yeah.
and meet them at the inn in the morning.
I figured we would just get rooms.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So
Wherever
my
we're
gosh.
staying.
One room and only one bed? Oh my god.
Oh no.
All 4 of you. Okay, maybe
Listen,
I am going back.
You guys did spend a lot of money in Herron Hill. We gotta start.
Well, we got more money.
We gotta start saving coin.
you did.
I was gonna have Apollo stay above, like, perch up on top of that inn just to kind of be a lookout while we sleep, and he can always wake me up if something's happening. I doubt anything is, but it's just nice to have a little
What
lookout.
you do see is there is one raven
Mm.
around Hugleton.
Okay.
But as you guys are settled down, you're in your rooms for the night. The sounds of the andalades, are outside the windows. And Honora, you hear a rumbling in the closet of your room.
Oh.
And there is a hum, and as it grows louder, a portal opens up at the door, and a man steps through this purple portal that is opened. And he says, Honora, are you in here?
Yeah.
I am an associate of Master Talamir,
Oh, okay.
and they are requesting your attendance to the death rites of Concord Walsh.
Why me?
You are part of the Necromancer Guild, correct?
No.
Do you want to do a deception roll?
Well, do I recognize this person?
You do not.
Mike Wazowski.
Because I feel like earlier, Talamir told me he has no way to contact me.
Yeah, he said there was not a way to, contact you over that distance.
What
no.
do you mean by death rights?
You
Because I
don't know?
thought we saved him.
No. Concord.
Wait, isn't that
Who's
the
the
guy?
for?
Wait, who's it for?
Concord Walsh, the Necromancer.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking
Oh.
I was
We
thinking
healed
Caldwell, and I'm like, what does that mean?
Mhm.
Why me?
Well, members of the Necromancers Guild are tend to be required to attend these death rites, from my understanding. Talamir is an associate of mine. He knows that I have the capability to travel between long distances, and he asked for my assistance in this matter to make sure that you could attend.
Can I ask him something that only me and Talamir would know?
I would have to go back and then come back, and then that'd be okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
There's a lot going on right now, and as you can see, I'm wary of a little wary of strangers.
Yeah. Well, I hope you understand the enormous magical feat that I am doing at this moment. And if you would just walk through with me, you will see that Talamir is just on the other side of this portal.
Can Talamir come through the portal?
Give me a second. He's very busy.
That's fine.
Okay.
He'll do it for me.
There's a death rite happening.
You guys can wait.
Oh my
Well, he's dead.
All right. Well,
What's the time limit?
all right. Well, I guess give me a minute.
He's not gonna get more dead, guys.
So he pops back through the portal. And you kind of put your ear up to it, and you hear just like, just this smuttering. It's just like, what? She didn't believe you? So, okay, all right. But, I'm kind of conducting something here. So, I guess I get it. Okay. And then he pops his head
Okay.
out.
Just tell me.
Hey, come on.
Okay. You can see why I was cautious.
No, yeah, I get it. But come on.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm very busy. So you step through the portal, and you are back in the Necromancer's Guild. You're in the halls underneath the Tuesday Geraldo, and there is a gathering of necromancers, each in a dark red robe, surrounding the body of Concord Walsh in the center of this room. And that is where we're going to leave off this episode. Tune in next week for another episode of Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy. Thank you for listening to Rolling Through Realms. Follow us on Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, and YouTube, and be sure to share with your friends. Feel free to leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. Music for this episode was provided by tabletopaudio.com. Once again, I'm Erik Hurt, and you've been listening to Love, Death, and Necromancy.